Hello, boxing world. We got a big fight coming up. Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshalls. Now, Claressa Shields, I highly admire this girl. She like to hurry and tap into the female boxing thing. She came to boxing as a young girl, won the Olympics one time, didn't go pro, did it again. And she not high and mighty. She won 6 world champions, couple belts, come out and speak to everybody. Female boxing is really, really, really growing. And she's the first woman ever to be main event on Showtime. She's doing it real big for female boxing. Michigan. Baltimore is a similar type of place, you know? So I give her a lot of props. What else has she done for the sport of boxing? Man, she did so much. She's the champ. The champ is here. She got a big fight coming up. And it's also on the undercard, Alicia Bamgarner and Michaela Mayer. They got a big fight coming up too. They doing it super big for female boxing. Like back in the day, female boxing was like, they used to fight like girls like this. Now they throwing them things, you know? So I give this girl a lot of props. Cause she's doing it. She bringing up the pay for the female boxing. She's trying to bring up more rounds into female boxing. Doing a lot for the sport of boxing. For females. And she grind, you gotta give her props. I'm all for my people. Like, I ain't a racist at all, you know what I'm saying? But black power, you feel me? All power to the people. I'm just playing, but I really want Claressa to win this fight. But I don't want it to be something like Deontay Wilder. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan. And when Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder that second time, I left out the building. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. I had to go home and go to sleep. And I think Claressa really gonna beat this girl. But this girl Savannah, she got me a little worried. Cause at the press conference, she seemed so confident. Like Claressa said, "Are you gonna knock me out? Or are you gonna win like you were before?" And Savannah said, "I'm gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna hurt you again." And Claressa said, "Are you gonna beat me by points? So you gonna knock me out?" He said, "I'm gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna hurt you again." And she really believed it. And she trained with Tyson Fury, old train. You know, they kind of shaky. So, man, I'm scared, man. All power to the people. We got to watch out for this Savannah girl, cause she got skills, and she a knockout artist. And I don't mean to doubt you, Claressa, 100%, cause you showed love to my daughter. You feel me? And you for the people. So, but this girl, she got me a little annoyed. And if you beat her, or if you knock her out, I will bow down to you and praise you when I see you, and I will apologize for even thinking that this girl can give you a challenge. But I'm kind of worried. I'm serious. Like, when you get in that boxing ring, black and white don't got nothing to do with them hands. It don't got nothing to do with that. I mean, I gotta keep it real. So, my heart, my mind is going with Claressa. But this girl Savannah got me a little nervous, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting fight, and it's doing a lot for female boxing. And Alicia Gardner and Michaela Mayer, that's a good one too. I remember when I met Alicia, it was at the tournament, the Sugarbird tournament. And when we went to the regionals, my daughter got walked through. We went to the nationals, my daughter, she got another walk through. We drove all the way to Florida, got no fights. So, my daughter, she got a mouth like me. So, I convinced the promoter to let my daughter get on the microphone and talk. My daughter called out every girl in the building. Girls started popping up out of nowhere. So I seen Alicia, she ain't look too big. She's like my daughter's size, about 2 or 3 years older. And I asked, I'm like, you want to spar my daughter? And she said, I don't care. And I said, how many fights you got? She said, 109. I said, oh, my bad. We passed on that one. And we passed up on that. So it's going to be a great serious undercard for these females. And they doing their thing like, it's just evolution. It ain't back in the day. Some of these girls put hands and feet on you. So, October 15th, tune into it. It's going to be a real big fight. Claressa, do this for our people, you feel me? But train hard, because this Savannah girl, she dangerous. If I was you, what I would have did was, I'd have took the easy route. What I would have did was, I'd have knocked off Layla Ali, Cause she ain't all that. All the girls she was fighting with smaller than it was mismatches. So I would have knocked off Layla Ali, got that 4 or 5 million, became a household name, and then all your fights you would have got more money. Like how Floyd did with Oscar De La Hoya. He took 30%. He let Oscar be the A side, but after that he was the A side. You already the A side everything, but it just would have bumped you up a little bit, got your name out there more. Like, but you know, do what you do, and everybody tune in. Claressa Shields, Savannah Marshall, Be There, B Square, Alicia Bumgarner, and Michaela Mayer. It's going down. Right. Claressa is, she didn't talk to you. At one time, when she first had got signed to the Zone, I had gave her a shout out on the Facebook. I said, "Girl, you doing your thing." And she thought I was taking a shot at her, so she commented back. I said, "No, girl." I said, "Carnelo got signed to the Zone. He got a $50 million contract. I'm giving you a prop." So she like, all right. Yeah. So she ain't too high money. I love it. She a real people's champ, like Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Shake hands with the fans. She mentor little girls and stuff like that. Some of the stuff backfired on her. She told me about that too. Some of the stuff happened to me the same way on a lower level. But what she got going on now is history in the making. You know, she calls herself the GOAT, the greatest of all time. You know, and Savannah Marshall said when she said the last time when the fight comes on October 15th, all this GOAT she's gonna be over with. You know, and it was funny to me when Claressa said after our fight, Savannah said, "If you fight like you fought hard, I'm gonna mop you off the floor." I remember me and my daughter went to a national tournament in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Claressa, she was just getting on the scene. She probably hadn't even won a belt yet, but she was already a 2-time Olympian. And we seen her fight on TV a couple of times. We watched the documentaries, and my daughter was up and coming, so I used to show my daughter all her fights to motivate her. So we seen her. I'm like, there go Claressa to my daughter. So when my daughter seen her, she went over and said hi, signed the autograph. I asked my daughter, like, how was she? She said she was cool. She was cool. You know, she was cool. So then I told my daughter, I said, go over there and see if she'll spar with you. So she went over there. My daughter said, yeah, she said she'll spar with me. So we from Baltimore, we all went to Albuquerque. My daughter had to fight in 2 days. So I went over to Claressa. I'm like, oh, she gonna spar with you for real? I said, now my baby girl only 14, 15 years old right now. She got to fight in 2 days. Don't got out. She said, no, I ain't gonna do that. I do that to the girls like the girls on my level, like Franshawn, girls like that. So she real humble. I like her like the same way that she act on the camera is the same way she act live in person. She don't act like she famous. So I fucks with her. I love her for that, you know? And I take off my hat to her.